Louisiana beer reviews. Today we're looking at Worthington's White Shield. William Worthington started brewing in 1744 in England, Burton-upon-Trent. And now, at one time, back in the 1920s, this was one of the top beers in Great Britain. Sadly, it kind of like Schlitz in the United States, it just, for a variety of reasons, started going downhill, and then it got passed around to different companies, most recently Bass, and they didn't want it anymore. So in 2002 they sold it to Molson-Coors, and Bass in fact has been gobbled up by InBev. But anyway, people fuss and holler about they should tell us who really owns the brands. Well, let's look at this. 5.6% alcohol. It says very clearly on the back, a trademark of Coors Brewing Company. So they're very clear, Molson-Coors Brewing Company in the United Kingdom. I know not all companies do that. This is best before March 6, 2014, so it has a lot of age on it, or a lot of age left on it, I should say. But anyway, they say, even though it's an IPA, and I know people say you should drink IPAs fast so they don't fade, the hops don't fade. They're saying in this book, 300 beers to try before you die. The author here is saying that this is a beer you can store for a long time. He said he took a bottle and kept it for 10 years, and when he opened it, it was darker and fruitier than the younger version. So he's saying it's one to lay down. It's 40 IBUs according to this book. Now, the book has the more modern label, but it looks like they went back to the traditional label. This has won multiple awards at CAMRA, Campaign for Real Ale, that British organization. I checked their website, and that says search for this beer or locate the beer, and I put in my information, and according to their website, it's not available here in this part of Louisiana. But yet, I bought it in Louisiana. I bought this at a Whole Foods market in New Orleans on Magazine Street, so it is certainly available. Now, I don't remember the price, but it was about $5. I had to buy it though. When I saw it, it might have been $4, but I said, there's no way I'm not buying this. This particular beer has been around since 1829. Okay, so the company's older, but this beer is only from 1829. It gets a very good score on Beer Advocate. The bros say world class though. World class, their highest score. 88 out of 100 on rate beer, 73 out of 100 for the style. So let's try it out. I like these British India Pale Ales because they are more authentic, and people will say they're not hoppy enough. Well, that's the style. The California IPAs are, look at all that smoke, they're their modified style. So I have a feeling this is going to be great, but I don't know that. That's why I'm trying it. It was about 49 degrees early this morning when it was still dark. It's about 8:40 now, and so it's warming up. Should be around 76 today. Well, as you can see, oh, and this is bottle conditioned, okay? As you can see, it's an extremely thick off-white head, and the appearance with that sun there is hazy golden. Oh man. Yeah, look at that gold. Now, people will criticize me for pouring straight into the glass, but I like to see the big frothy head, okay? And it's not hurting anything because 16.9 ounces is going to still be 16.9 ounces, right? I'm not pouring it out of a tap. All right, and I went to a beer show Thursday night, and the representative was talking about how you should get a thick white head because, or whatever color the head is, because you get more of an experience. He was advising against the no head pour, interestingly. Okay. Oh man. So balanced. Caramel, barley malt, and the hops. But it's balanced. It's like the IPAs are supposed to be. Just that sweet, roasted, mildly roasted barley malt and the nice hop oil. Much like the Bass IPA, which kind of copied off of this, I guess. Oh, it smells just superb. Let's go with the flavor. Oh, man. Sweet breadiness. Bread crust, that little caramel note. The nice, mellow hoppiness, 40 IBUs. Yeah, I know it's not 1,400 IBUs, exaggerating, but you know what I mean. It's not. Okay, I like the Torpedo double IPA. That's a great style, that California IPA or double IPA. I like it, but I prefer this. It's just better. To me, it's just a better style, the original India Pale Ale. And it's so much more like mellow and subtle, okay? Now they say this is available in the bottle condition and also sometimes on cask. It says serve at cask cellar temperature, which is 11 to 13 Celsius. I guess that's around the temperature we're at right now, which is probably 56 degrees. I love the way that head's breaking up. Oh, this is an A all the way. Those guys, the Alstrom brothers, know what they're talking about with this beer. They say it's world class. You know what? The mouthfeel is light to medium. It's got some substance to it. And the finish is semi-dry, sweet, refreshing, delicious. The drinkability is, you don't even have words for it. It's this is an A+, okay? Forget A. A would be an insult to this beer. And I like how they brew it at the Coors Brewery in England. They call it the Museum Brewery, where they brew a lot of little obscure brands that they bought up to keep from dying out. So anytime you want to hate on Coors, because you're jealous, they're a big company and they make money and they compete and all of that, keep in mind that better than Dairy Queen. Better than Dairy Queen. Keep it. Oh, and the hops come out in that head. When you taste the head, the hops are really there. Keep in mind that if it wasn't for Molson-Coors, this beer would be gone, okay? It was so close to being gone. So, I have such great admiration for Molson-Coors, really. I mean, they do wonderful things, from their regular Molson Canadian, which is a classic, and to Coors Banquet, another classic, to this. I mean, they're fantastic, a fantastic company. Get on their Molson-Coors website and look at all the enormous amount of beer brands they have from around the world. It's incredible. So Les Bon Temps Roulé, this is a most excellent, this is an outstanding beer. It's higher than most excellent. It's outstanding, world class, and I'm gonna keep up the good job, Molson-Coors. Y'all are awesome. And I'm gonna end this review, and I don't work for them either, nor does anyone in my family or even friends that I have. I just like them. And I'm gonna end this review by saying, y'all come on down to typically warm southeastern Louisiana. Y'all come on down to New Orleans.